Hello, my friends. Welcome to Breakfast with Sergio. And on this episode, we're going to talk about parenting. So we have none other than Dr. Yanina Gomez in the house.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, Dr. Yanina. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Super cool. Well, my friends, today we're going to talk about parenting. This is something that maybe you may have kids, maybe not, but everyone knows somebody with kids. I think that that's a general thing. Everybody knows someone who has kids. Whether you love those kids or not, that's a different story. But everyone knows somebody with kids. Well, my friends, I don't know how many of you guys know, but Dr. Yanina is not only my wife, but she's also an author. And last year, she spent a lot of time writing this book. It came out in 2018 and it's called Moms Don't Quit. So I thought in this episode, rather than talking about art, why don't we talk about parenting? And, you are also one who gives a lot of support to artists through the Artist Level program, through Here Breakfast with Sergio, through all the other things that you do. But that's not all you do. You also have your own brand, which is Dr. Yanina Gomez, and you have your book. So tell us a little bit about both. Maybe let's start with the book.
Okay, well, the book is something that it's kind of like my baby. It was just published back in May of 2018, so I'm super excited. And one of the things that I like that is special about that book is that, we have two teenagers, one that is 13 and one that is 15. Our daughter is 13 and our son is 15. And one day he comes home frantic. As I was typing, I was working on a different book for women. It's on wellness, and he came home frantic. And he comes in and he storms in and he said, "Mom, you got to write a book for moms of teenagers." And I'm like, "Why do I have to write a book for moms of teenagers?" He's like, "These teenagers nowadays, they don't respect people, they're indifferent, and you need to teach these moms how to parent." And honestly, number one, coming from your own child, and number two, coming from a teenager's son, telling me that, it was like, I was like speechless. It was flattering. It was like, oh my goodness, maybe he has a point. But I didn't pay attention. So I kept on my other book. I working on my other book. But then a few weeks later, he storms in. He's like, "So where are you in that book for moms?" And I'm like, "Oh, son, I haven't started." He's like, "You've got to start this book. You've got to share with moms, all these things that you know about parenting." And that's how that book was born. It was born out of my son's suggestion. And so it's interesting. And this whole book, it's all about that. It's about, I share tons of strategies, advice, tips on how to influence, empower, stay connected, communicate, and be in tune with your preteen and teen. Because we know that the preteens and teenage years are critical, and they can be challenging for most parents. And so with this book, I hope to help moms, and it can be for dads.
It can be for that too. I was gonna say too.
It can be for dads too.
A lot of the things that you talk about apply not only for moms. I mean, you said you are focused on moms, because that's who you are. But however, it also applies to other dads too.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Or anyone who cares for their own, kids, their loved ones as a teenager, which are very difficult years.
Yeah, it's a challenging developmental stage, and not only it's a book, but it comes with a downloadable workbook that will help you how to apply what you learn in the book into your family lifestyle and your family dynamics. So and I share stories about our children. It's a lot of fun. I really had a lot of fun writing it, and
that is very cool. And where can our friends first find you on social media? And then where can we find Moms Don't Quit? So if you are a mom or you know a mom with teenagers, this is the perfect book for them. This is the perfect book. And that is our dog, who also loves the book, as you can see. I know. So my friend, let us know where we can find you.
Well, you can head over to my website at www.dryaninagomez.com as dryaninagomez.com, and there you'll be able to check out the resources I have for moms. I have a blog. I also have a program. It's a YouTube channel that I have. And the program is titled Parenting Hacks with Dr. Yanina. It's a weekly program in which I share in each one of the episodes one parenting hack. to help you stay connected, in tune with your preteen and teens, and to communicate with them. It's one different parenting hack a week.
Awesome.
It's a short program. It's between 5 to 10 minutes the most, and you can find that one on YouTube. You can also find it in my website.
Parenting hacks.
Parenting hacks with Dr. Yanina. So yeah, check it out. And the book, you can find it. You can go to your local Barnes and Noble, and you can
Awesome.
find a copy of the book, and or you can order in barnesandnoble.com. They have a website, or amazon.com. So yeah, you can order in the major Barnes and Noble and Amazon. You will be able to order your copy. So
cool.
yeah.
And one last question, which I totally forgot. What did you bring for breakfast?
Right now, like people that have been checking out our programs, they know that I'm a latte lady. So I have my cafe latte here, my latte. So that's what I have right now.
For me, my friends, I made like an awesome veggie plate, which my dog is really, really licking his lips. He really wants it. It's a vegetable medley. It has zucchini, it has a little bit of chicken, it also has peppers and onions and garlic and tomato, and that's all mixed together.
I tried it.
Really,
it was good.
really good. So that's what's on my plate. So my friends, thanks so much for watching Breakfast with Sergio today. And like I said, if you know a mom that has teenagers, this is the book for them. Please recommend this episode to them. All you have to do is click share and send them directly to them, and tell them I recommend this book because it is awesome. So thanks so much, my friends.
Thank you.
We'll see you in the next episode. And Dr. Ina will be back on another episode to continue or helping us out here as artists as well with the things that we deal with in terms of wellness.
Oh, I'm always happy to be back.
Awesome. Thank you, my friend. We'll see you later.
Bye. Thank you for having me.